Kanye West banned from seeing his kids while Pete Davidson is in the house. Parental responsibility can be a complicated task to handle when the parents are not together in marriage. However, this is one hurdle that Kanye West has to go through when he desires to see his kids. In the meantime, Pete is in the house, as he claims, in an unpleased manner. This seems to be a side effect of the divorce between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. While the divorce is underway, the ex-couple already feels the heat. Now, let's get to the heat of this news. Like every separated or divorced couple, the children become their point of contact and association before and after a divorce is complete, after which both parties have to place and agree on rules and regulations to follow when in need of contact, visit, or communicate with their children. This is not to mention that it depends on whom the court will have decided to leave the children's custody to. In this case, Kim Kardashian is the chief custodian of the children, and Kanye is allowed to visit them as arranged. During one of the latest visits, Kanye was denied access at the gate in trying to get in the house by the guards on duty at Kim Kardashian residence. Since then, Kanye seems not to be silent in expressing his difficulties when it comes to accessing his children as part of the struggles he is coping with after the alleged divorce. Yet still, Kanye claims that the divorce was never complete, since he has never signed nor received any divorce papers from Kim. This seems more of separation if the two have not yet signed the divorce papers at the close of the day. Nevertheless, separation marks the beginning of many divorce cases in America. In most cases, the story of separated couples never matches. Likewise is the case of denied access to the children from Kanye by Kim. Both seem to have different versions of the same story in defense of their claims and actions at any particular point in time after the separation. But let us look closely at the emotional aspect of this unhappy marital ending. Is it about strong family values that Kanye is trying hard to practice, or might he still be interested in Kim, who has moved on? Kanye seems to be getting it rough on his end. Can it be that his heart is still hooked to Lady Kim Kardashian as the mother to his children? Or it might be that he is also regretting the tough decision he made concerning their marriage. His struggles to maintain contact with Kim and the children tell it all. Despite the ugly denial to enter the residence, Kanye did not make a scene and found wise words to dismiss his children into the house. After such dismissal, he found backup to get Kim Kardashian to understand his concerns about the event and lay down his opinion on his children and matters regarding him and Kim. Kanye's ambassadors, two female cousins, went ahead to tell Kim that Kanye needs not to be denied access to see his children in the house. He also sent a message saying he does not advocate for the children being on social media platforms like TikTok. Nevertheless, this seems not to be the story of Kim Kardashian. Instead, she picked sides with her new boyfriend Pete and denied the alleged issue of Kanye's denied access to get into the house. Kim Kardashian claims that her new boyfriend Pete has never met the children he bore with Kanye, and the restrictions that Kanye is claiming are well laid out for the sake of her privacy and her children's well-being. Kim's advocate, Wasser Laura, had to come on board to make clarity in the matter of children's access. She dived deeper to explain the allegations placed forth by Kanye on boundaries and restrictions. Finally, there was good news. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian reached an agreement on the manner in which Kanye will be getting the children and visiting them in the house. As it would be normal, reactions followed concerning this push and pull moment. Wasser Laura could not hold her unrest as to why Kanye is trying to play a blame game on Kim. Both parties should adhere to the rules once relationship matters have been discussed and rules set. None should try to use them against the other. In this case, it is clear that both parents are equally concerned and connected to their children. Thus, none of them is willing to lose the connection. This is a good factor to consider, as both or none of them might be interested in getting a new partner sooner or later after the separation or alleged divorce becomes official. Children should not at any point be drugged into the saga that parents are undergoing for many underlying reasons. Thus, Kim acted wisely by involving her advocate to come on board and address the matter as a mediator between herself and Kanye West, especially because they are both public figures. But how did Kanye's cousins come to the picture? Kanye's defense in calling his opinionated cousins was based on the fact that he had a clue of the new boyfriend Pete Davidson being in the house. As a result, the tension grew even more following the wild reaction that was at the entrance. It is also clear that if Kanye could have wanted to extend the matter and make it a public scene, it could be possible. Since he has a new property neighboring Kim Kardashian's house, They are not far from each other. All the claims to have been considered were two things. One, access to his children, and the other to have a chance to be involved in matters of his children. For instance, the permission to grant his children to use TikTok. Parenting cannot be any easier than that when children have separated parents operating from different ideologies. It is left upon Kim Kardashian and Kanye West to find a suitable ground to make things work between them and their growing children. The co-parenting relationship has room for both parents to connect with the children as their lives go on. Kim, in defense, made claims that she met her new boyfriend, Pete Davidson, in LA Beverly Hills. This happens in a hotel for a number of times they have been seen around together. According to Kim, her decision to date someone else should not be used against the boundaries and restrictions that she decides to place. Actually, she stated that the rules placed are to help Kanye come to see the children in an orderly manner, which means that she has granted permission to Kanye to visit the house. This is only on arranged and permitted visits that are agreed through their communication channels before the desired day of visitation. She further states that Kanye is merely throwing bullets at her, yet she has never denied him his children since they took their separate paths. Kim sees this notion as one that can hurt them as parents and their children. On the other hand, this seems not to be the first time Kanye is going viral in laying accusations on Kim. Before this occasion, another incident came up at the joint birthday party for Chicago. Kanye claimed to have been denied the location information to the party, but pictures of him in attendance went viral. Kim stated that she never deprived Kanye of the location information, except that Kanye had suggested the children have two birthday parties. Perhaps this might be one of the mountains that both parents have to sit down to decide which climbing rope they will use. Kim's story on access denial seems to be always different from Kanye's claim. Both parents deserve to be with their children at any given time when need be. So should the children be allowed to have a good time with their parents when they need them? The exes Kanye and Kim should find a stable ground to stand on even with their divorce since February 2021. Both children and parents have needs that can only be met within the family unit. These can be emotional, financial, or even physical support, among other needs, and not even the nannies can provide this in full. Therefore, Kim's nannies should not be dragged into these dramas. As Kanye, now Ye, claims that the entire Kardashian family are playing games on him, it ain't going to work. Family is family, and there is no perfect family on earth. However, Kanye should definitely stop getting his family issues on the social media platform. Making Kim and his family look bad all the time shows how unsatisfied he is on the inside. This does not mean that his claims are wrong or that Kim's defense should be taken in, but their co-parenting system definitely has a breakdown that might hurt the family in multiple ways and at any time in the future. That was for today's video. If you like our video, then subscribe, like, comment, and share.